Is Teen Mom star Amber Portwood's now ex-fiancé Gary Waite's disappearance being deemed a publicity stunt? Fans are thinking that the timing of it is just too convenient, and for good reason. So, why do they believe it was all a staged occurrence? Keep reading for more details. In the second episode of this season of Teen Mom, the next chapter, Amber Portwood introduced her new boyfriend. His name was Gary Waite, and it came as a shock to her co-stars as she had just been making out with a woman the week prior. They had been at Jade Klein's wedding where Amber met a female who she clicked with, and they left together. Gary made an appearance on the girls' Zoom call, and then Amber was desperate to tell her daughter, Leah, about him. Leah did not care, and that same night, which was her 15th birthday dinner, Amber called her daughter AD*CK. Right after that episode aired, it was announced that Amber and Gary were engaged. Then, they went to North Carolina for a family event, and he went missing. She denied having anything to do with his disappearance, despite what some may have thought. More so, she said they never fought but did have a disagreement over the fact that Amber was not Vietnamese. Gary was found, but now, fans are questioning if his going missing was all for publicity. A Reddit thread was started and the OP shared that they believe it is Publicity Amber Portwood and Fiancé Gary. Publicity stunt? Am I the only one who thinks his disappearance was weird-ass timing considering the episode that got dropped with Amber belittling TF out of her child Leah? They went on to note that the disappearance was solely crafted to distract fans from Amber being so horrid to Leah. Ultimately, they had to admit that no one will ever know what really went down when Gary Waite went missing, but this is one theory. So, after hearing this theory, what did other Teen Mom fans think? Did they agree that Gary Waite disappearing was possibly a conspiracy theory to detract from Amber Portwood being mean to Leah? Most did not feel that this was a stunt, but rather a way for Gary to get out of the engagement. Maybe Amber liked the attention she got from the search, but they doubted he did. The world of reality television is often fraught with drama, but Teen Mom star Amber Portwood's recent saga surrounding her ex-fiancé Gary Waite has sparked intense speculation. Following Gary's sudden disappearance shortly after introducing him on the show, fans are questioning whether this incident was a well-orchestrated publicity stunt rather than a genuine cause for concern. With the timing of the events arousing suspicion, let's explore the details and opinions surrounding this controversial topic. In the latest season of Teen Mom, the next chapter, Amber Portwood surprised both co-stars and viewers alike by introducing Gary Waite as her new boyfriend. This revelation took place shortly after Amber had shared an intimate moment with a woman at Jade Klein's wedding, an incident that some fans deemed confusing considering the sudden shift to a heterosexual relationship. The transition seemed abrupt, and as the episode unfolded, a series of events centered around Amber's relationship with her daughter Leah added fuel to the fire. During Leah's 15th birthday dinner, Amber made headlines for her harsh words, calling her daughter AD*CK. This public confrontation raised eyebrows not only about Amber's parenting style, but also placed her relationship with Leah under scrutiny. Soon after this controversial episode aired, the news broke that Amber and Gary had become engaged. The announcement came as somewhat of a surprise, particularly in light of Amber's earlier romantic escapades. However, the excitement was short-lived. During a family event in North Carolina, Gary went missing, prompting immediate concern among Amber's fans and followers. Amber emphatically stated that she had nothing to do with his disappearance, quelling rumors that began to swirl around her involvement. Despite the couple having a disagreement, Amber insisted it was not a fight. "We just had a disagreement over the fact that I was not Vietnamese," she said, which many found peculiar. This only intensified the intrigue surrounding their relationship and Gary's unexpected vanishing act. As discussions about the incident raged on social media, a particular Reddit thread caught the attention of fans. In it, users discussed their suspicions regarding the timing of Gary's disappearance. The original poster, OP, stated, "Amber Portwood and Fiancé Gary publicity stunt? Am I the only one who thinks his disappearance was weird-ass timing considering the episode that got dropped with Amber belittling TF out of her child Leah?" This Reddit conversation suggested that Gary's disappearance might have been a calculated move to divert attention away from Amber's uncharacteristic behavior toward Leah. The implication was clear. Amber could be attempting to overshadow the backlash she faced from fans regarding her harsh treatment of her daughter by staging a dramatic turn of events involving her new fiancé. The theory did not go unchallenged. Fan reactions were mixed. Many individuals felt that while the timing of Gary's disappearance was questionable, it might not be indicative of a publicity stunt. Some fans speculated that Gary may have simply chosen to distance himself from the engagement due to Amber's behavior and their rocky beginning. One fan noted, "I don't think it was a stunt. It seems more like Gary might be looking for a way out, especially with the pressure from being on the show." This perspective focused on the notion that Gary, perhaps overwhelmed by the realities of being engaged to a public figure, might want to escape rather than participate in what many perceived as a media circus. Amber Portwood's journey has always attracted scrutiny, particularly regarding her relationships. Fans have watched as Amber navigated tumultuous partnerships, battles for custody, and personal growth. Each episode opens up discussions that dive deeper into her psyche, making it challenging to separate truth from theatrics. This provides ample fodder for both speculation and empathy among viewers. Amber's earlier relationships often set the stage for public interest, but they also highlighted a constant struggle with her identity and personal choices. Her cutthroat parenting moments and romantic entanglements create a narrative that fans both love to watch and love to critique. As such, the situation with Gary felt ripe for further drama, further complicating their narrative. While Amber has kept a relatively tight lid on her feelings regarding the speculation, she has hinted at the pressures of life in the limelight. "What you see on TV isn't all there is to the story," she mentioned in a previous interview. This acknowledgement opens the door for fans to consider that her actions may sometimes be reactions to the intense public scrutiny she faces. Perhaps the most significant takeaway from this entire saga revolves around public perception. The immediacy of social media leaves little room for nuanced discussions about personal struggles.